Hello, on happy day 4 of Vlogmas. My name is Valerie. I am Nana of Nana and Papa, and needed to show you the colors. Unfortunately, I recorded and the audio wasn't there, so let's hope this works. This is day 4 from the swap. Beautiful, beautiful blue. This is day 4 from the advent I created for myself, which is from the original 2020 advent from Chelsea Lux Yarns. And my project for the Chelsea Lux, well, mostly Chelsea Lux, there's other yarns in there, but mostly I am doing the sweater. And I have day 1 and just started day 2. I think I have maybe 3 rows of, I'm on row 4 of day 2. And I'm making this sweater, so it'll be this. I cast on right here rather than casting on up here because I want to do the neck different than this one. So I did a provisional cast on. And my other advent, y'all saw these. I went ahead and finished the 4th one, so now we have 2 with the red on the inside and 2 with red on the outside. And then we have day 3, the insides. I was going to put day 4 with it, but I don't think I'm going to put the blue. I just don't really want blue on the outside or blue with that color, so I may just keep it all one color and add this back on and keep going, but I may just wait to see what colors come up. Excuse me. Sorry. Allergies are on high alert. Favorite things. I am going to tell you a story. When I first cast on this sweater, I cast on using my Hayas, and I have the Haya smaller needles in their sharps. And my larger needles, they are not sharp. They are just standard. And they are so blunt. And when you're used to using these needles with a much sharper point than this needle, when you go to use this needle, you are, so this is what I would say, not one of my favorite things. And I very quickly pulled it out and found some ChowGoo tips and moved it over to the ChowGoo, and I'm so much happier. Also, they make these tips in 5-inch tips, and I much prefer 4-inch tips. And the reason being is how I hold my needles. I hold my needles where the end of the needle hits my palm right here on both sides. So I'm knitting with it inside my hand, hitting just here and just here. That's how I knit. And so having the needle comfortably in my hand rather than having to move my hand to accommodate the needle, it just makes a big difference for me. If I have to then switch it and use it like this, my hands are not comfortable and they end up hurting. So I no longer use the 5-inch tips, and I have sold my 5-inch tips because I don't use them. And so the 4-inch tips are definitely my favorite. And then helpful tip. Someone today asked me, what do I recommend for short, tiny color changes in Intarsia? And I would say use stranded knitting if the color changes are short and quick. And then use Intarsia for the rest of the garment or item that has really large blocks. So you can work stranded color work inside Intarsia anytime you need to. You just need to make sure that you carry it to the point where you need to pick it up and carry it back. And then drop the color when you don't need it any further in that row. And then move on, get to the next, drop whatever color and pick the next color up, and then come back, pick up the color that you need to strand across back to where you don't need it anymore, drop it, work whatever other color you have, drop that color, pick up another color. So you can work stranded at the same time as Intarsia. I've also seen stranded going all the way across with Intarsia worked inside, meaning one color is worked in stranded color work and you keep dropping and picking up the two other colors. So you have two colors, like a block of this color, block of this color, block of this color, block of this color. And in between you have maybe a white or a gray or a black or a whatever. That's kind of creating a stitch pattern that goes across and is always present. So you can work them simultaneously. It does require paying attention. It is not a mindless knit, but it can be done. Hopefully that was helpful to you. I have seen a few little helpful things, and I really appreciate seeing them. I would love to see what your favorites are or your tips that you have. I don't do holidays as a general rule. I don't celebrate for Christmas. When my grandkids were here, I would, celebrate Christmas with them, but on my own, there's not really, I don't do family dinners. Even when my grands were here, I'm not good at family dinners. Yeah, so it's just another day in the life. And so Advent, though, has been fun because it doesn't feel like a holiday, and it feels like just another opportunity to enjoy yarn and to share yarn with other people and to talk about yarn with other people. So I'm all in. If that's the jam, I'm here for it. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. I hope you're enjoying this time of year for whatever it means to you. And if it's a really tough time of year, I hope you're finding ways to make it better. Anyway, you're not alone if it's rough for you. Just want you to know. Have a great day and happy day for a Vlogmas. See you tomorrow.